Hey, what's going on, everybody? Back at it again with another upload. It's your boy Nino, aka Fresh Off a Stream Nino, aka got some shit to do today, aka Twitter Nino has signed back into work. All right, so without wasting too much time, got a a brother here. Of course, I do blur out the names and whatnot, but I'm sure if you haven't seen this already, then you might have an idea if you if you follow a certain ongoing game that may or may not have an expansion coming out in the near future. Shaboink boink. Anyway, let's read these tweets. Let's see if I can max out my reading comprehension skills. Let's get into it. Elsewhere on Twitter, someone asked me if teabagging is toxic, and I replied that teabagging is pantomime sexual abuse. Oh, we already docked 1 point for that. This was too terse a way to discuss such a sensitive topic, and some people thought I was saying an action in a video game was as bad as IRL sexual violence. And yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. That does say 1 out of 15. Let's get on to the next one, shall we? If my word choice insulted any victims of sexual assault, I sincerely apologize. I did not mean to minimize your trauma, and I'm sorry for doing that. Okay. A better response would have been to say that when someone teabags, they make their character appear to simulate a sexual assault directly into a player's camera, which is toxic. Open a video game, son. Well, within the family, son. Most of the time, that means that's not what the player means. They're celebrating a victory and asserting dominant and asserting their dominance within the game. Jeez, talk right, sir. But they know what they're doing. They say they're bagging, not crouching. Okay. Teabagging originated in games with limited capacity for player expression. Crouching was one of the only forms of expression available. It gained traction because it looks like you're rubbing your crotch in your opponent's face. Right? That's why some people think it's funny to do, because it's the closest thing they can get in game, of course, to giving someone their middle finger. Of course, that's toxic. There would be an uproar if a football player teabagged an opponent on the field. It's tasteless and disrespectful in real life or in a video game. Side note, I don't want to deviate too much until I get finished reading all this, but have you never seen an intense rivalry between two past teams where they get a little antsy? I mean, you're talking about teabagging this, teabagging that. I mean, there's literally been men groped on the field that have either gotten into a fight or just let that slide. But right, they're being in uproar about it. Yeah, okay, sir, sure. Yeah. I mean, when they start dogpiling, you're not seeing every single action somebody's taking that might be disrespectful or not. But okay, boss, sure. The fact that some people don't think about what the motion really means or don't mean it in a literal way doesn't make it okay. Just like catcalling is no less disrespectful if you mean it as a compliment. So didn't you just... Never mind, forget it. Doing the tomahawk chomp is still offensive to Native Americans, even if you only mean to support your favorite team. Some people believe that since I pointed this out, I must be in an uproar about teabagging. I'm not. I roll my eyes and shrug it off when it happens. But I also know that the Destiny community can be so much better. Okay, we see it all the time in the extreme generosity for charity, the support given to disaster victims, sick children, or helping new players overcome an overpowered activity. Someone asked if teabagging was toxic, so I answered and gave a poorly phrased reason. Okay, most modern games, including Destiny, offer emotes that provide more playful and positive ways to celebrate victories. You've outgrown the need to we've outgrown the need for using crouch as an expression. Okay, boss. For and then it says for people who have experienced sexual trauma should be able to play a video game without having that trauma literally shoved in their face. Teabagging it now is a choice, a deliberate statement of F you and a willful decision to be crass. Okay. Among friends, this might be accepted. In public games, it shouldn't be. Men in all areas of life are stepping up to call other men out on inappropriate locker room behavior that is often unintentionally harmful. Alright, man. Alright. Teabagging contributes to a toxic, hostile, in-game culture. I understand if you haven't thought that way before, and if doing so makes you uncomfortable, it's never too late to be better. And then there's a slight redaction here. Edit. Some people have said that Tweet 13 goes too far, and I agree. I can express my opinion about what things look to me, but I shouldn't presume to speak for others. I'm sorry, and I appreciate the people who call this out respectfully. Hold on. Let me just read a few replies before I really just dive in. What I just wanted. I'm not gonna try to make this too long. Me after I move into this guy's rent free after bagging him and cruise. No, it's Jakey Boy. Oh no, it's Jakey Boy. Another one here reads, as someone who has experienced sexual abuse, teabagging in no way offends or bothers me. If I get bagged, I laugh and bag back. Is it toxic? Sure. It's really not that big of a deal though. Y'all stay reaching. Damn. And then we have hold on. Okay. We got a few more good ones. And then I'll dive into them. I'll dive into my thoughts. It reads here, some people were upset with me when I said I agree with you with what you were saying. Though I did feel it was a bit misspoken. Otherwise, yeah, I agree that with what you're saying. Teabagging is modern gaming is a form of toxic behavior. Among friends, it's their own business. Is it inherently sexual? No. Is emoting just toxic? Yes. Can teabagging be interpreted as sexual assault by the other player? Absolutely. Should you continue? Sure. Among friends, if you're an adult, act like one. And oh god. And then we got Mr. No. Oh no. We have Mr. Black Force Energy here. Can teabagging quote can teabagging be interpreted as sexual assault by other player? Absolutely, quote unquote. Completely and utterly incorrect and wrong. It is not sexual assault, period. Stop minimizing IRL sexual assault and encouraging lunacy. Ooh. Killing in game does not equal killing IRL. Teabagging does not equate to sexual assault. And he put the dot on them. And reach here. You're assuming the emotional state of another player. If they themselves initiated the teabagging, that's different. If you just killed them and began doing it, I can understand that someone may actually take that as sexual abuse. Not physically, but mentally. Stop. It's not funny. Stop. Calm down. Okay. 1, 2, 3. If it were meant to be taken that way, intentionally or not, it would have not been added to video games in general in the first place. And if their PTSD would get triggered that easily, then they should stop. Then they should not be playing video games where you can crouch. It's not sexual abuse. Period. Period. Sis. Period. And then, oh my goodness, what in the, all right, all right, let me, oh boy. Crouching is a functionality. It was never designed to taunt another player. I'm not the sort of guy who goes around blaming others for how they feel about my actions in game, especially if I can avoid certain actions like teabagging. See it from more than one side. Oh boy, I am, which is why I. Yo, this is fucking Ellen Kira going back and forth. I am, which is why I said they shouldn't play video games where crouching is a functionality. But saying that teabagging is toxic or that it pantomizes or pantomimes sexual abuse is just factually wrong. The attitude the culprit might have can be considered toxic, but not the in-game mechanic. Oh boy, gotta love it. Hold on. Okay. Oh Lord have mercy. Telling someone they shouldn't contribute to something they have a right to enjoy because you can control your impulse to ruin their day isn't their problem. You say you can see it from more than one size. You meant to say side, but I can't see that. I do agree that it's sexual assault either, but I'm empathetic enough to. I think he's whatever. I'm empathetic enough to see that my avoidable act can be taken the wrong way. If the player in question didn't invite the act, they're just playing a video game. They didn't welcome me to ruin their day, nor should I feel compelled to do so. If anything, I taunt and move on. You taunt and move on. Ain't taunting talk? What? Wait. All right. Never mind. I don't. Then what is taunting? Yeah, forget it. Fuck it. Okay, well, telling me that I can't / shouldn't teabag because it'll ruin somebody's day, it's not a valid excuse, nor is it my problem. If they want to play and subject themselves to potential teabagging, then they can't complain. It literally costs you $0 to ignore someone who teabags you. God dang, man, come on. Damn. Dumbass headphones. Blowing back my ear, man. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna leave that thread at that. Then I'm just Jesus fucking hell. Fucking mini Boblack signed into work. Golly. Alright, one more. Okay. You just said that you weren't comparing in-game teabagging with sexual violence. Then you say, quote unquote, or quote, people who have experienced sexual trauma should be able to play a video game without having the trauma literally shoved in their face. Stop with this. It isn't the same thing. Damn. It's hardly a simulation if you want to even call it that. You're trying so hard to make it seem like it is, and it's just offensive and cringe to people who have faced sexual violence. Damn. He's speaking. I think he's speaking facts, King. I think that King right there, he's speaking a little bit of facts. Just bookmark these so I don't lose them. Okay, yeah. So man, my thoughts. Oh my gosh, I really wouldn't try to make this a long ass fucking thing, but like, I don't know. I think just like oh Jesus, excuse me. Just like the let me see. Excuse me. Just like the G4 lady who went on that little meltdown with the Black Hokage and the the completionists who were on the opposite side of the spectrum. My boy Gerard was just like, he just had the fucking the John Travolta looking around like did I walk into a random event? and then TBH, yep, let's go, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, she cooking y'all, yes sir. there's definitely a discussion to be had about the over sexualization of females in the gaming space, in the gaming market. But for that discussion to be had, there has to be a clear, unbiased take on it, and there has to be the personals removed, and it's all about how you say it, obviously the way she went about it. Now she's getting called what, a spurg, this, that, and the third. She was reaching, people gonna say, don't nobody give a fuck about what you talking about, Machine Gun Kelly. Like, that's just how the internet works. Maybe if she released like a, I don't know, like a statement, and on like a G4 like Twitter account or something, like, I don't know, something like that maybe, or like actually sat down and not did it like sporadically, like didn't nobody know that she was gonna do that. But well, I know one thing. my boy the completionist definitely didn't know what he signed up for. He was looking around like he was looking around like he just got punked. But that is to say, this brother, I think, is quite clear. He's definitely reaching. He's reaching like okay, like, oh, Jesus, oh my God. Okay, so even excluding the fact that like okay, even want to give him the benefit of the doubt and saying that like crouching and teabagging is like, it's inherently like the worst thing imaginable, and it's a relic of the old Call of Duty Halo lobbies and whatnot. We need to ban against it. We need to stop this. Dude, just go watch a fucking LTG Sword stream, bro. Like, people don't give a fuck about like what. Some people still don't know to this day that LTG has gone on record saying that he was touched as a kid, and that unfortunately and or fortunately, depending on probably who you ask, that activated his sex card a little bit too early, and now he's he's writing BBC fanfics with the Covenant, like, but like maybe there's a part of him that I don't know, that just I don't know. I'm pretty sure LTG is old enough to where, sure, that shit fucking annoys him, right? And you are definitely getting turned into some alchemy dust, but like, it's just a part of gaming. Like, if crouching is an option, and if you aren't expressly disabled from doing it, like on like a, I don't know, like a kill cam or something, or like it, or if you are expressly prohibited from doing it, like just around the body, people are still gonna do it just fucking because. You have the largest video sharing website, YouTube. Hi, Big Susan, love you. And there are still probably some videos from back in the day of like the OG Modern Warfare 2 lobbies type shit, like early 2000s level fucking game. Well, I don't know if early 2000s, but around that point when online became a little more prominent and it was a bit easier, with switching from LAN to do it from Wi-Fi and whatnot. But it's saying like it's not, and you want to equate it to athletics and sports. Like, people literally truck the shit out of another player. That nigga is literally not breathing, and then that motherfucker is standing over him like he finna deliver the final blow if he hasn't already. Like is that so is the fact that he just put that nigga in the hospital and just like stood over him and looked into his rolled back eyes, like, yeah, I did that. Is that inherently not more toxic than him just maybe dropping nuts real quick? Because that's happened before. When people get sacks, they are very disrespectful to the quarterback. They they climb damn near all over them. I mean, people grab face masks when they're supposed to. People be fucking stiff arming and well, stiff arming is allowed, but to like I mean, you talking about football, like I mean, like, dude, like people, bro, they will find a way to be quote unquote toxic, and yeah, sure, it may be quote unquote toxic, but it's just part. It's just part of who is hungrier, who wants it more enough, who like, and especially with all that damn testosterone running through their veins, they sometimes they just can't help it. They just can't help it, but act like a belligerent ape for 10 seconds, you know. But people eat that up. People eat it up. So, you know, literally on YouTube now, or hell, even 10 years ago, all the best plays, vines, or whatever, fight comps and sports type shit. Like, I mean, that's just a thing with. I think that's just a testosterone man thing, and even beside that, just competition. I mean, that's just competitive natures and competitive settings bring out some demons. But I mean what you know what you're signing up for when you go into an online lobby, you know, for multiplayer, especially with a shooter, you know. I mean, they teabag on like Street Fighter and whatnot as well. I mean, and even on Smash, like you saying that the Destiny community is better, and on whose order, on who say so, who is deciding that? You, because you want to speak out about it, but but then when somebody tries to call you into action, you know, to maybe you know, get some shit going, you're like, well, I mean, I'm not like I'm like I just shrug it off, you know, like I don't really know, like, you know, like you know, like, do you not know that emote spam is just as fucking annoying, if not worse, than teabagging to some people? That shit's annoying to me. A teabag you can just brush off and well, okay. In my case, in a lot of other people's, they can just brush that off, or just be like, all right, don't worry about it, and then they just specifically target that person to get back at them, try to make them leave the lobby or leave the game type shit. But like, dude, like, the Crucible is literally, it's like, it's toxic as hell. It's toxic as shit. The Crucible is toxic. It's toxic. You putting out this this little call to action is not going to help you make people see the light. People that are toxic are going to be toxic regardless. That's how it is. I mean, you can try to grandstand all you want. You can try to make it about this, make it about that, but that inherent fact will not change. It won't. If you think that's unfortunate, then sucks to suck, I guess. You know, I don't really know what to, I will put some D2 gameplay in there, but you know, I don't want the brother try and find my account and ban me. No, yeah, I'm alright, boss. I'm alright. So yeah, but I don't know. Grandstanding and trying to virtue signal is only. I mean, people are even calling you out about that, because you can't even keep your ducks in a row, man. Like, you ain't got to tweet all this much, bro. 15 tweets. Come on now, brother. You come on now. On Twitter, you could have released you could have helped release this week at Bungie or something, you know, or spoke in somebody's ear who writes that out or something. Like, come on now, man. Boy, well, yeah, man. Go ahead and wrap it up here. It's definitely longer than I wanted it to, but I mean, I don't know. I guess too long didn't read. Yeah, you don't have the teabag, but It's going to happen regardless. Even if you touch the heart of 1,000 of your players, there are going to be 2,000 more that's going to teabag harder now, just because you said something. So, thanks. I guess I don't. I don't know. But yeah, go ahead and wrap it up here, guys. As always, y'all have yourself a damn good one. I do not know who I'm taking that from. I do not know who I just looked at that from. I want to say what? I'm sorry. I feel like I'm lifting that from somebody, but I just don't know who it is. Yeah, I just did that Resident Evil stream. If you want to check that out, it's about an hour of me being spooked, terrified. Go ahead and make a playlist for it and put that in the annotation, or maybe even at the end of the video. But yeah, you guys take it easy. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.